Welcome back to another episode of Not So Radical. I'm your host Peter, and today we're going to be talking about discrimination on the rise. Now, you may ask what I mean by discrimination on the rise. If you follow to the end of the video, you'll be able to understand what I mean by that. Now, let's start off. This is from Glenn Beck. He has a podcast called The Blaze. Very informative, credible person in my eyes. Now, let's get down to this ESG score. Now, so basically, during the Paris Climate Accord, there was a meeting that took place between big banks, federal government, and other global groups. And there was talk of this whole ESG, which is basically something that goes along with your credit score. And basically, Bank of Merrill Lynch has already started to assign credit scores to its customer. And most of you may be saying, who the fuck is Merrill Lynch? I don't know who the fuck Merrill Lynch is either, but let's find out. So I'm going to pull up this video here. Let me blow this up for you guys. Okay, let's start off this video.
I love that. So tell me about what they got from Merrill Lynch.
Right.
Explain it.
So a coworker of mine logs into his Merrill Lynch account. Not a rich guy, just a regular guy. Got his 401k in Merrill Lynch. Logs into his Merrill Lynch account, and up pops this really friendly, amazing notice that you've got your very own ESG score. Your environment.
ESG score, environmental, social, and governance. What does this really mean? Overall score, I guess I got a 4.7 out of 10. But yeah, I mean, environmental, social, governance, I mean, who makes it decisions of what's good, what's bad in each of these categories? But let's play this a little further.
Environment, social, and governance score. Scores in
Fantastic.
all three categories and an overall score. And unfortunately, my degenerate friend, 4.7 overall score out of 10. So not doing very
Not
well
doing-
on the ESG scale.
This is akin to you getting a
Not doing very well at all on that score. But yeah, like I said before, I wonder who actually controls what is good and bad in each of those categories, because as we know, I mean, there's two very differing opinions on these topics between Democrats and Republicans. So I mean, finding out which side or where they meet on those I'm very curious to see that. Now let me skip a little bit of this to get to a part in the segment, so where he explains this a little more for us.
think guns are going to be great and they're going to go up. They have a very low what's called
rewind that just a
ESG
tad.
score. They're going to be great, and if you want to buy stock and you think guns are going to be great and they're going to go up, they have a very low what's called ESG score, environmental, social justice, and governance score. And so they have a very low rating, which means the banks are very unlikely to give them any money. So you can say, I really believe in this technology, but if it...
So basically, depending on what you do, what you don't do, how much you travel, how much you don't travel, what kind of goods you buy, what you don't buy, what kind of websites you go to, I mean, it's all interconnected. And we all know on our phones, I mean, you start talking about a new mattress or something, bing on your phone, on Instagram, Facebook, there's a mattress, you know, maybe you see My Pillow, who knows. But let's fast forward a little more to another segment where he explains a little bit more about it.
to the bank is assessed based on things and services you buy. This is from their report. The things and services you buy. Well, are you a member of Blaze TV?
Now, I know what a lot of you guys are saying. I mean, you see like buildings, so it's going into depending on what company, facilities, how many company vehicles you own, what you use as products on, how you recycle or are eco-friendly, your investments, if you're investing in guns or you're investing in a farm, or, you know what I mean, depending what you diversify your investments in or what you do or do not do with them. Let's continue this, though.
Ugh.
Are you...
I hope not,
Are you...
right?
Have you bought a gun recently? Have you done... you collected food storage? What are you talking about? Things and services that you buy.
It sounds, I mean, discrimination, I mean, at its highest, not only judging you by your skin color or your status in society, but also your everyday aspect of life, from your hobbies to what you like to do, what you don't like to do. I mean, it's insane. Talk about labels and categories, and this is far from unity and bringing people together in my eyes.
How much electricity you use. If you own a business, how much travel is involved? How much do your employees commute, or can they all work from home? How many buildings do you own? How many company vehicles are there? What do you invest in? Now, if you answer those incorrectly, you're going to be giving a very low...
Okay, I know some of you still may be thinking, like, all right, but, like, how does this affect us in the long run? Or, I mean, let me fast forward that, sorry. So this is what it's going to be affecting in your day-to-day life.
In their own disclosures, personal mortgages, commercial real estate, business loans, listed equity, energy finance, car loans, every aspect of your life you will be cut out of.
Yeah, so basically, let me pull that back up. So basically, I mean, let's say, I mean, during this current administration, it's no question they don't like Trump. Let's say if you support Trump or like Trump as a president and you want to open up, say, like a new gun shop or a one of those, like, Army Navy stores or something like along those lines or something. They may look at your background, be like, because of what you like or don't like and what you do or do not do with your money, we're not going to give you a small business loan. We're not going to let you try to open up a business, or where you're not going to be able to get that new truck because it goes against environmental stuff that we dislike. I mean, it's very... And let's switch, let's switch. Imagine if the Trump administration had put this forward. I mean, their bias to the right, I mean, it would affect many people on the left in many, many ways. And that's why, I mean, this kind of discrimination is a scary road to be going down at this time. It worries me. It should worry all of you. I hope it does. But that's going to be it for this week. I was thinking about maybe putting in a video later today. We'll see what happens. But on that note, have a great weekend, and thank you for watching Not So Radical. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me what you want to see, how you feel. I embrace it all. I was thinking about getting a webcam soon. Let me know what you all think. On that note, peace out, y'all.